Excuse me. Good evening, good morning. My deepest apologies, this is Martel. I want to send a message to ladies, especially ladies of color. I want to say you are appreciated, you are respected. But I will address the elephant in the room. Okay, let's talk interracial dating. Or even, let's go further beyond that. Okay, ladies of color. Let's be real. And I'll be a hypocrite one time. Okay, how do you feel when you do date outside? Are you just a fetish? Or are you actually going for the person because of their personality, how they treat you, and so forth? And the reason I asked that because I was reading a post that was pretty profound from a channel, so I had to share it too. And it's pretty profound how, let's be real, white guys can think women of color are just easy fetish. But I don't hear any of these women of color, or women period, not even white feminists ever speak up. How is that okay, y'all feminists, when it comes against your own men? When it comes to white boys or white dudes, suddenly you don't have that same fight. Or was that Cynthia G and the Sisterhood? I didn't even get the chance to watch fully, but I heard of her and she's very negative. And she's just downright despicable how she thinks of black men. Let's be real, ladies of color. Okay, there's some jerkish dudes of all colors, so let's just address that. And I'm not a misogynist or sexist. Just to let you know, I have a question for women of color. Why is that white guys can literally, fetishize you? They fetishize black women, especially Asian women, and other, Native American and Latinos and so forth. I don't know how many different races and cultures there are. No disrespect. And I'm too tired to even pay attention or care. No disrespect to other races or cultures or ladies. But let's be real here. Let's address the elephant in the room. Why is that you don't have no fight or left in you when a white guy could literally disrespect you? But yet, okay, where's the, one person has said this in the community that said it's so profound that you was SJW in the streets, but yet when it comes in the bedroom, you whimper like dogs, and now they become KKK in the sheets. So, ladies of color, even white feminists for once, how come you don't have that same energy you have for men of color? Now, I ain't knocking. Okay, you got your preference. Okay. He got a preference for chocolate, vanilla, brown, and so forth. Now, okay, how is that you don't give this man any kind of attitude? But you give your own men of color attitude that then, what I'm saying? I won't go there because I'm in a light mood today. I'm in a good mood, actually. So, especially women of color feminists. If you feel that way about your own man, why is that you don't have no fight or energy? You don't hope. What my cousin was saying to me. Keep that same energy you have for us, right? Why don't you do you worship white dudes? Women of color? Or feminists? Do you worship white men? I went there. Do you worship white men? I find it so absolutely funny. Even the hardcore white feminists don't even give that same energy to their own men. Oh, those women know better. So why are women of color just being nothing but just reduced to fetishes? And now if you like to be a fetish, then my bad, my apologies. It's all good. But if you like to be treated as an object, how come you get mad at men of color? And this ain't a bashing video. Hey, you got your right, you got your preference. Okay. I find it funny in the media, they always show white guys with other races of women. I find it so hilarious. Yet, guys don't say nothing. You don't say nothing. Okay, there's some white men worshippers. I give you that. One actually fella had mentioned this on the comment that all women worship white men. Oh, is that so? I said, oh, this is one of the fellas actually mentioned this. I don't agree with that either. Nobody shouldn't be worshiping nobody. You know what I'm saying? Man or a woman. That fetish stuff is sick. And let me address one final thing with the feminist thing. How come women be streaming they're so objectified, right? Oh, you just look at my body. The only thing you see me is for sex. But yet, okay, let's reverse this. How is that a woman could come at you, come cross your personal boundary, touch you, and violate you, and she's just feeling you, right? But if you did that to her, you'd be on offenders list, if you know where I'm coming from. So the question remains to women of color and feminists all together. If you worship white guys, why you need us? You know, the men of color, you know? And this is, once again, not a misogynist or a sexist video. Just a question in mind. Why y'all a bunch of SJWs in the streets but whimper like puppies and they turn KKK in sheets? Oh, especially, I hate to say this, ghetto gaggers. But if you do worship white boys or whatever, worship white dudes, hey, they at least come out the closet and admit that, you know? But don't go running to men of color to expect them to protect you. Just being fair, you know? Now, I address the other elephant in the room. You're right, there's white worshiping women. A lot of men of color worship white women. White, black man, Asian man, Latino, and so forth. I don't care how many races of men or cultures of men there's. No disrespect, I'm tired of the same. I address it all the same, you know? And this is an interesting topic. Why is it white worship on both genders? Oh, Mark, aren't you a hypocrite? You just made a video about, you had day outside, right? I admit I did. And I will address it right here. I mean, I had day outside my race, not because of the fetish anything. That's just sick. Don't fetishize anybody, you know what I'm saying? Mine was just based on compatibility. That's exactly what happened, you know? She treated me with respect. I treated her with respect. She didn't call me N-word. I didn't call her her character. These lays out their name. They degrade me, so the feeling was mutual, you know? And I said back in that video of interracial dating story, and I say here again. I admit when I did outside my race, I be real to woman of color. I was hurt by my own woman. If you obviously know I am a black man, you know. But I'm not here to put down no woman just in case feminists are angry at men of color, you know. You know, I understand a lot of feminists and women groups don't like men of color, especially black men. Let's just address that out the way. You know, but I'm looking at both sides of the story, and both white worship of white men and white women are both gross to a degree. Now, if y'all got some compatibility and all that, y'all got something in common, y'all click, clack, whatever, by all means, say you like music, you like food, you like art, you like poetry, or you like chemistry, you like travel, or whatever. You know, just have whatever your reason of interracial dating. Go for it, you know. But don't go on this mirror just because their skin color, you know what I'm saying? That is disrespectful, you know. You know what I'm saying? I find it funny. I struggle with fetishes. Not myself, even, but the idea that, you know, I don't want to be worshipped like that. You know, just treat others how you want to be treated. That's all I got to say. So, that being said alone, thank y'all so much for listening. And Martell's out and have a bomb day.